more beauty into this Malaysia episode, we have another special guest we'd like to introduce. The popular singer from Malaysia, Andrew Tan. Come on out! Woo! Hello!
Hi guys.
Hi.
여러분 안녕하세요. 저는 Andrew Tan입니다. 반갑습니다.
Ooh, thanks so much for coming. Welcome to Simply Concert, Andrew. How have you been doing lately?
I'm doing well. I'm staying at home, and then I just released an album. I think everything is pretty positive right now.
You recently released a new album, and I hear the response has been amazing. Congratulations on all of that. It's amazing. Out of all the tracks, which ones do you like, and which one would you like to recommend to us, if you could pick one?
The name of the album is called The Only One I Want to Know. And because I personally produce most of the songs, and there's a lot of experimental styles, for example, R&B, pop rock, and many, many more. So I would recommend all of them. It's like my babies, you know. So hopefully my music will bring a lot of positive energy and entertainment to everyone.
We can totally relate to that. Thank you. And we actually heard that you are very into Korean culture. What do you like about it the most?
Before the pandemic, I actually visit Korea about twice a year, like sometimes 3 times, and mainly for food. I'm so crazy about Korean food.
true.
I love burraengmyeon. It's like a cold noodle, right?
Yeah.
And I love raw beef. I love ginseng chicken and many, many more.
Yeah, samgyetang and yuke, I believe.
Oh, yuke.
Good
Yeah.
stuff. You know the good stuff.
Then is there an area in Korea that you would like to show your Malaysian fans in the future?
Oh, currently my favorite area is Sinsadong. There's a lot of concept stores, a lot of creative ideas, and that's where I spend most of my time walking around, you know, percepting and absorbing the Korean design and everything. So it's a very interesting area.
No, it's not too far from where we are right now. Is it far from where we are? But when the pandemic is over, hopefully we can hang out and chill out in Sinsadong sometime. And when speaking
Yeah,
of
sure.
Korean, and when speaking of Korean culture, we cannot leave out K-pop. You've had an interest in K-pop artists since a long time ago, right?
Yeah, at first I only know Super Junior, and then I started following and listening to K-pop, and now I have a great list of my favorites. Like I love Lee, Park Hyo-shin, IU, Hyuna, BTS, EXO, Girls' Generation, Blackpink, a lot more.
Yes. Oh, the boys.
We hear you. We hear you.
And we also saw that in an interview of yours, you actually praised Korean artists and said that they worked very hard. What artists did you have in mind when you said that?
Yeah, I went to Eric Nam's concert, and I went backstage, have a little chat with him. And I find that he's really, really cool guy, you know. He sings well, he dances well, he produced his own show, he composed. He's like so talented. And I also watched Blackpink's documentary. It shows how they go through all the auditions and become a team, and, you know, dance practice, dance rehearsals. I think they really try their best to make sure that every single performance is the best. So I think Korean artists are really, really hardworking and inspiring too.
Oh man, I'm sure you put the same amount of love and passion into the work that you do as well. All right, so you've mentioned quite a number of amazing K-pop artists so far. If you could invite one Korean artist to Malaysia, who would you invite and why?
No pressure.
The boys excluded. Excluding the boys.
Okay. Of course, I want to invite the boys as well, but today I'm gonna say Hyuna because because I actually met Hyuna once during a show that both of us performed in, and we have photos together at the backstage. And I was trying very hard to, you know, I want to have a proper Korean conversation with her, but the only Korean phrase that I remember is "이모, 김치 전터 주세요."
It's a useful one.
I cannot say that to her, right?
Oh.
So if I can see her again, I'll make sure that I learn Korean more and have a proper conversation with her.
Yes, well, we hope that you get the chance to meet Hyuna and have a good conversation. Who knows? Maybe you can use that phrase sometime
No.
later. Yes. And Andrew, are there any final words you'd like to say to all the viewers and fans watching right now?
Sure. Thank you to all my fans for supporting my new songs, my music, and I hope that Simply Contour will continue together with the boys. We'll continue to give lots of love and positive energy to everyone, and hopefully in the future I can meet you guys soon, and then we can have a good time. Thank you so much for having me here.
Yes, let's show some time.
Thank you so much for coming. An amazing singer, very handsome, and he speaks so well. Andrew, thank you so much for joining us today. It really meant a lot. Thank
Yes,
you.
Andrew, please stay healthy and happy until the next time we meet. We'll see you later.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.